Welcome, Creative Cutter friends. I have a new project for you today. This is a little baby album that I am giving away as a gift today for a baby shower I'm attending. This is a chipboard mini album, the kind that you can get from Maya Road, or there are, I think, lots of them out there. You can, of course, also cut this out with your Cricut. But I am made this onesie baby album, and of course she's having a boy. So I primarily have used the 3 bugs in a rug paper. It's the one called Animal, I think it's called Animal Stackers is the collection. So that's a majority of the paper. The sticker right here, right across the front here, is K & Company, and I did use a K & Company sticker sheet along with just embellishments from my stash. So this is a Recollections little flourish, gem flourish there, some Prima flowers, and I did do a couple of little eyelets there at the bottom to look like baby snaps. So that's my cover. And okay, so I'm going to try and do this with one hand, so bear with me. So I also used a little tag, journaling tag collection. This one is, oops, let me get out here, My Mind's Eye. So it comes on a little spiral bound, and then I just cut the top spirals off, and you get quite a few of them on here. As you can see, I've got quite a few left. But I used that for this front piece, and I did mount it to a piece of basil cardstock and attached a magnet there. Oops. So that that piece can open up, and I did add a strip of little caboose paper there that comes with the paper line, and then that opens this way. So she can journal there, some facts about the baby, put a couple of pictures there, and a couple of pictures on this side. Now once that closes, this will flap down, and this right here is a little pull out. So that pulls out, it's just a fun little tag, and I just left it blank so she could add some more journaling. So really super easy pocket. Now this little chipboard album is small, but as you can see, with a couple little pullouts and tags and things, you can add so much into it. And for a gift or fast little brag book, it has plenty of room. Okay, so on this side, and I used some of these puffies that I found at Michael's. I think there's like a set of 5, and they're so super cute. And again, these little tags from that journaling, the spiral journal. So I mounted that to make a little book here. So she can put more pictures in there. And then on the back here, I just added like a little acetate tail, I guess you could say, and made this little acetate pocket right here. So it's glued on the edge, and then I used my brown Stays On ink and an Imaginist dollar stamp, and I created a pocket there. So I didn't want this to fall out, and you can see the bottom there is kind of big, so she can just take that little thing and tuck it into that pocket, and then she won't lose it out of the mini album. So I'll slide that back in later. It's hard with one hand. And now this page again has one of those baby puffies. I created just a little banner there with simple lettering stamps, and then this little piece is from the paper collection, and it's a journaling block, and I just attached it that way so that she could add as much journaling as she wanted, and most of it would be private. Now I hope you can get a good look at this. I did take a piece of basil cardstock and I embossed it with my Cuttlebug embossing folder, and I love this texture. I love how it came out. It's kind of like that chevron pattern. So it's this ribbon, I guess, is the, I forgot the name of the folder, but that's what it looks like, is the chevron pattern to me. So on this side, I just took a piece of brown basil cardstock on the back there, and this was a piece of a journaling block similar to this one on the paper collection that I had cut apart because I was using the other side. So I just made do with just a little head there, and then I stamped my boy on there, and again, here's one of those puffies and another one of those journaling squares, and I just made 3 tags here, and these are just, I kept these separate. I wanted to give her as much room as possible for pictures, so I did mount a piece of basil cardstock to the back of that journaling block because it's a little bit thin, and then just used scraps from the paper and left these kind of blank so she can add her own journaling or pictures. And then I just added some white stitching to the back there, and she could also put another picture there or even more journaling, but I wanted to give her a little pocket there for those, and they stay in pretty nice and snug. So I used score tape along there, and so it's gonna hold. Now this one would normally be tied. I left it untied because I knew I'd have a hard time doing this with one hand. There were some baby bracelets that I picked up, I think, at the dollar store, and I just cut that apart so it looked like it was coming out from behind that frame. This piece of paper is the only piece that's not part of that 3 Bugs collection. This is from Die Cuts with a View, from one of their older stacks. Another one of those puffies, and again this just made a little, oops, sorry about that. This just made a little trifold opening here, and aren't those animals cute? So I figured she could put 3 more pictures, or she could just have cute animals to look at, but I'm sure she'll put pictures. So, and there's a spot there for journaling or pictures, and you could actually tuck one in behind there. And I stapled this ribbon on here and then just used one of those Michael's little bling half back pearl things that you can get at Michael's to cover that staple up, and then that would tie shut for that page. So you can see there's still room here on the onesie where she could do some journaling or add a date, or put the baby's name, which I don't know, by the way, or I would have put that somewhere on this mini. And then this is the last page. Love this K & Company sticker. It's just a clothesline with 2 brads on the end, and it would be so easy to make that clothesline just with some craft wire and some brads. It was so adorable, but I just strung that end to end here, and I did have to go through the paper before mounting it to the chipboard. And then here's another one of these journaling tags, but this one's a K & Company one, and I just cut it off because obviously it was too big for this, so I had to fussy cut the tag down. It was actually much bigger, and then glued that on and added some stickles. I figure she could put the baby's favorite lullaby, or the song she likes to sing to the baby on there, because it's a cute little singing bird. But that's the back page. I didn't want to do too much or pull outs or anything because of this cute little clothesline, and they are kind of 3D, hope you can see that, and they're adorable. And then just for the back page, it's the same 3 Bugs paper, which by the way is just beautiful. I love it. So I just signed my name and added a bunch of ribbons. I've got this really cute, oops, sorry about that, cute baby rattle that I got at the dollar store, so I'm going to hang that from the charm with a tag, wishing her best of luck with her new little bouncing baby boy, and I hope that she likes this mini, and I hope that it inspires you to create a quick and easy baby gift idea. Thanks for watching today, and please leave me some comments or visit my website, www.creativecutterroom.com.